Yo, salutations, what to do? Start the gamer off by the Durag gang, you know the vibes, like a subscribe, let's get it. And we are back. Just when I thought it was over, they pulled me right back in. What's up, everybody? What's up, Durag Nation? I planned on holding off on Avengers until September, but I realized there's one thing I need to do. And that was get my boy Captain America up to 175. So I'm going to do that today using the Tachyon anomaly event. So I need some help doing that from the good folks in the chat and in Durag Nation. Gotta do a lot of completing war zones with the same hero. Gotta do 5 of them. Gotta do 5 of them, Johns. What's up, David, Caden, Last Avenger Standing, Capte. What up, Zach? The bearded one. Maybe I'll delete later, but I still got stuff to do. So, yeah. It's now in Avengers of 2023. I mean, I was on it. What was it? The 31st? Yeah. That was very much a planned stream since January. So yeah. Never deleting the game. I mean, the funny thing is the game is much better than it was. They added so much stuff. Am I not going to get on 185? Maybe, but it's not something I'm prioritizing. I just like the, I'm just kind of OCD in that way. I want to have everybody at least 175. And I feel weird now that the only reason I didn't have Cap at 175 was so that I can do the Tachyon Surge farm cheese. But now that there are no new heroes coming out ever, I don't need to have them not at 175 anymore. Y'all, man, they definitely did. You only purchased 2 skins. Well, you made out. You got all the skins now. So I didn't fully explore the game for the last update, but there's a lot of stuff they added that I didn't even know about. Like, did you guys know that Spider-Man has web status now on all bosses? I saw this on Twitter. Someone DM'd Lejeune about it, and I had to test it myself. It's been a meme for like the longest. You know, use cryo because people complain about there being no web status on bosses.
Avengers. The Resistance has located one of AIM's
and they basically just say use cryo.
Scientist Supreme's goal
and they couldn't do it.
Army of our worst.
Well, it turns out they could do it because it's a thing now.
Keeping you off close to the location. AIM is on high alert, so look out for any forces in the area.
RNG is crazy. What's up, DGXD? Which they didn't add the missions back that disappeared? That's tough.
They have the tower locked down with an elite guard team.
Cap can do stats on Steamroller. I gotta test that too. I'm gonna be playing a lot of Cap today. But I just thought it was absolutely hilarious. They're adding all the stuff they told us they couldn't do. They're straight up just adding it.
One of their agents is down. Excellent. Another agent down. Another enemy.
So Jedi, appreciate that, Jedi. Great reminder. Definitely drop a like. It's a free way to help the stream.
Find a target who has more information.
If you want to take our relationship to the next level, !join, become a member. Unlock the full potential of the channel. Discord, exclusive videos, badges, emotes. And once we hit 500 members, we'll do a PS5 giveaway. Can Winter Soldier break down?
There's a
That's
security
actually a
chief
great
up ahead
question.
who has the information for
Can
the
Winter
facility.
Soldier break down doors?
You know what to do.
Because I definitely put him on blast for that one. I know they fixed invisibility. Shout out to Alex. Shout out to AJ. I made sure they fixed invisibility on Black Widow and Winter Soldier. I don't know if they made it so that Bucky can break down doors. That's actually something we'll test. Oh, you already tried that stuff. Is it possible to mod the game now? Crystal Dynamics has to release the mod tools for the Foundation engine. That's something that Miller was hoping they would do, especially since there's kind of no reason not to.
Impressive and educational. Excellent work.
The game's already over, but it would just be a thing where it's something they could do if they actually really cared about the community, just as a final gift or whatever. But we all know that ain't happening. Because in 2 years supposed to shut down to fix visibility. It's like they put everything on.
Using his credentials.
If you already have a PS5, so the giveaway would just be me giving you money, so you can do with the money whatever you want.
Watch out. I think it might be expecting you.
I would just be giving you the money to buy the PS5. Look at that. Look at that webbing on Abomination.
Really should have rethought this. Now it's a party. I'm done being friendly.
The Abomination clone is defeated. Well done, Avengers.
You're telling me they couldn't have done that at launch? They really couldn't have done that at launch? Come on now. Stop the cap. They could have easily done that when Spider-Man first came out. Stop the cap. They could have done all this.
If we get any more
They could have done
items, if
all
you
of it.
call, we'll be back in touch.
Some people on CD were capping hard. They just didn't want us to have fun. That's what it was. Certain people, a certain someone, definitely just didn't want us to have any fun on the game. I'm gonna try it anyway. Do I have current builds? What do you mean current builds?
Close forces have a parade traipsing through Wakandan territory. I thought you could be the...
I have builds that I used the last time I was actively playing the game,
I will send you their exact...
but I haven't gotten or even tried to get anyone to 185. It's crazy they fired Brian and we got all the fun stuff. That's a crazy coincidence, isn't it? Brian gets fired and all of a sudden, in the last patch, the game actually becomes fun.
I've spotted a claw patrol doing bust knows what. Sending
What
you
are
their
the
location.
odds?
Could you take a look?
I wish they put the cheese back on.
Really?
I tried to do the perk stacking on Spider-Man.
Can't hit what you can't see. Ow.
But it ain't work. I was hoping they put some of the cheese back. But no cheese for us.
Here's one from the sky.
Another patrol down. When will they land?
You can play online missions without
Agents close
PlayStation Plus. Yep, looks like indeed. Still can't break down doors.
Calling in a little favor.
You're a Winter Soldier, you cannot break down doors. Crazy that's how we're ending it. Crazy that's how we're ending the game. This man cannot break down doors. All right, let's get down to brass tacks. I need to get Captain America to 175. Really high in the guy rolls. It was always doing that. Super Soldier can't crack a rock. Facts. That's actually crazy. Actually crazy that they they straight up forgot. They must have forgot. Y'all must have forgot. What up, Divine? You ready? All right. It's like we got so I gotta do 5 war zones with 2 or more of the same hero. What up, Bucky? We were just talking about you. And we got Vamp Life. Neither can Widow or Kate or Clint. We were talking about how Bucky will never be able to break down doors in this game because they forgot to add it, and it didn't put anything with him in the last updates. But yeah, it's been a minute. All right, let's get this popping. Let's see. All right, so this gives out up to 165 gear. Is there many exotic gear in the loot pool? Yeah, there's exotics all over the place.
Welcome to our little remote hideout. Dr. Pim's just up ahead.
Priority
Hank, we're inside. Everything
Omega
okay?
level,
Oh, you're in.
the Omega level threats, the raid, the events, villain sectors. It's everywhere.
Just passing through.
Don't worry. Enough for me to go around.
Steamroller does do status. My cap is primarily a range build. CD definitely made you look kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
You've defeated this contingent. I expect they won't be the last. Aim squad dead ahead.
I basically just I stuck to range for cap, but I gave him more valor because they boosted his steamroller, the damage of his steamroller. I was like, let me take advantage.
Keep going. Hey! Where did this thing come from?
I really messed with this skin. CD made fools of everybody. You're not wrong. Especially the people who spent bread on that bundle right before they announced the shutdown. There was like a $70 MCU bundle
You'll have to
that went out the day before they announced the game was shutting down and all the skins would be free.
They've split up the prisoners. Something about a security breach.
Let's get this
That was
open.
tough.
Whatever Monica has planned for these prisoners, it can't be good. Jarvis, give me Thea.
Kate? Wait a minute. What frequency are you on? I thought you were talking to Pim on the other line.
Yeah, I'll...
Did someone actually pay for that?
Later, and,
I'm so sorry for you,
I
bro.
told we just need to get these prisoners to safety.
A bigger convoy lies up ahead. Follow the ridge and you'll reach it. There they are. You'll need to destroy the locking mechanisms to open the cells. Avengers are in, Sarah. On it.
Why isn't the shield blue on the Winter Soldier skin?
Teleporting now.
Got a problem here.
They actually do have that the different shield color.
The cells are all open. Nice work. An elite AIM team is close by and on alert. Updating your HUD.
Hi. Any chance you guys are just gonna let me open this cage and call it a day? Nope, do it yourself.
You know what? I'm just gonna take you out and then do it anyway. Cool?
Bring them down.
They got the details on that one.
Do something you'll regret.
Get down here. Got him right in the face.
Show me that shit.
Come on, open.
Sensors are picking up an AIM cache close by.
That was like the most requested outfit for a while. For good reason. Arguably, definitely a top 3 MCU movie,
Large AIM mech ahead. I shall give
and
you
definitely a fire outfit.
Oh, you picked the wrong ship.
One thing CD got right was the skins. Eventually,
Good work.
We have to hit all the vents.
it definitely took him a while.
That's your last mistake.
We've been here. I've been here from the beginning. A lot of us been here from the beginning, so we remember when the skins weren't very good.
Tachyon storms. AIM has been using time travel to speed the process up. The weapon is strong enough to stop the apocalypse.
But they still wanted that full price.
That's what it's supposed to do.
But it's dead. It's tearing the universe apart.
Great job.
The helmet, this one just gets the basic, pretty much.
Guys, I'm back. Target the eye.
What's the Omega weapon?
No idea. Lots of work.
They were like,
If you're right,
When am I?
we'll roll.
destroy the bridge.
How can we make more money off this skin? I know. Let's take the helmet off. They're like, should we change the shield too? Nah. They'll buy it anyway.
Resistance backed up has arrived.
Coming at you.
Don't worry. Enough of me to go around.
What's up, buddy, your cat? That's the thing, like, even though the game's not getting updates anymore, it's still fun to play it. You know, get some closure if you always wanted to get your characters leveled up. Now's the time. You have all the time in the world. If you own the game.
Something you'll regret.
I have no idea if they actually fixed the platinum trophy bug. I got my platinum a while ago.
Glad to help, Avengers.
Got you a present.
Get some more time for you.
We got it down.
Yeah, Captain was determined.
We have to destroy Monica's bridge for both sides. A tracking weapon at one timeline before causing any more damage.
No, you'd be trapped with it.
They should have gave Captain his own nameplate. Or how much time he put into this game. True dedication. With a fire dragon. You're only missing one trophy? That's tough. What's up, Black Wolf? How you feeling? Yeah, I don't know about getting all my characters 185. That's not something that's like my priority. But I do want to at least have all my characters at least 175. Because for me, I don't want to play Cloning Lab. And with the events, it'll take a while. So I'm like, eh. Maybe if I'm feeling up to it one day, I'll be a completionist. I'll get the itch. Just be like, yeah, let's just get everybody to 185. Let's just do it. Bro, I hope we didn't get the... Did we get the glitch? Yeah, I don't see Jane. Yeah, we got the glitch. Yeah, Luis is stuck. I think Luis has to close that.
The Tachyon storms have only
Some things never change. For sure.
We'll
Damn, now it's just me and Black Panther.
Flux. Destroying the bridge should stabilize it.
Kinda sounds like you're guessing, dude.
Well, I haven't exactly done this before.
Hold up, let me actually I'll leave that on for now.
Bring the pain, people.
How we lose most of the Shark team? I would assume all the missions still disappear. I haven't heard anything about them staying on the map. At least we can still do the final part. I'm not worried about being the Adaptoid. I'm just worried about getting through that room. But as long as you have at least 2 people, you can get through it. Crazy they made BP faster than Black. They made BP faster than Cap now. How much longer? I just got on. I literally just got on. It's only been like 20-30 minutes. I'm trying to, the whole point of this is to get to 175. Once we get 175 on Cap, then I'll be on my way. But we're at 170 right now. Yeah, I think I had enough Omega level threat for one stream. We're going to do some other war zones. We're going to do some war zones, some other missions. All right, 2 for I'll get the stuff. 2 for 3 1. Subtypical. And last one. All right, got everything.
Code verification complete. Authorized personnel required for code authentication at the vault. Commencing code authorization.
What's up, Bab? Chilling. Trying to survive in America. Have to believe in America too. It's actually cool what All Father's doing with his Avengers 2 concept, but unfortunately it's making some people think that there's actually going to be an Avengers 2 coming in 2025. It's not. Not ever. It's never ever happening. For stay in the middle, Black Panther. For three, two, one. Last one.
Code verification entry verified. Code verification complete. Please resume code authentication at the vault.
That's such a good fix. Giving Cap Steamroller with the status. Shout out to whatever dev was like, let's let them actually have fun on this last patch.
Authentication complete. Initiating next tier of the vault unlock protocol.
That should be the last one. 1542. Course. The last one is 2. Idiot. Narstone.
Commencing code authentication.
Gotta make sure I get the time. Excuse me, can't mess with you.
Commencing code authentication.
Too slow. Stay in the middle. Stay in the middle.
Code verification sequence time reset.
Bro, I literally dodged that.
Vault access verified. Activating final security measures in 3, 2, it's opening.
What the hell is that? Defend project on the wall.
Please mind your step.
Okay, yikes. Looks like this new killbot is a big Avengers fan.
All right,
Shield, the hammer.
let's dance.
Guess you've got some rockets hiding back there.
Hey, AIM has control of the bridge. We can't open it again unless we get it back.
Please just hang on.
And I can't pick up orbs. All right, here we go. Hold this. You're right. Let's keep the orbs coming. Oh, you stole my takedown. That's all good. I got my orb. Where is he? There you are. Another one. Get down, boy.
Nice work, team.
Ultimate tank. You think Hulk is tanky? He ain't see Captain America. Yeah, the time gating was removed in the patch. You're 162 with Hulk. What should you be spamming to get? I mean, you don't have to play the Elite Raid. They removed time gating and they buffed the Omega level threat in normal raid, so you can just play the normal raid. I mean, the way to get gear, high level gear, is basically the same as it's been for the last year. Play the raid, play the Omega level threats, either Family Reunion or Cloning Lab. Play the events, play the raid, any of the raids. You can play the if you're just trying to get to 175, play the normal raid, play Family Reunion, play the events, and you'll get there eventually. Because time gating is removed, so you can just keep doing it. See, I got a 165 here. Usually, unless you got the glitch, Family Union wouldn't drop 165 gear, but now, as you see, it does. Ooh, targeted spark. Targeted spark god roll. You tried doing Cloning Lab and the mission didn't reset. Yeah, I did the Omega level. I did Family Reunion multiple times, but it didn't give me the same amount of rewards in first completion. So I'm assuming that the change they made is that you can play it over and over again, but it's not going to give you the same rewards as if you got the first completion. All right, so priority. All right, I have to do war zones with the same hero. You got a guy roll for Cap. This man got, what's up, J Kun? Is beating the odds? Should be. Let me see. No. All right, it's not on there. It's weird. Yeah, beating the odds and no rest for the wicked are not here. Let me see something. Nope, not even for 175s. Interesting. Oh yeah, aren't they in? Oh yeah, here they are. They're in Utah. No West for the Wicked and Cloning Lab. Where's beating the odds? That's in Snowy Tundra, right? Don't see it. Blast from the Past, Private Eye, Last of Understanding. Huh. No more Drop the Cube, Monica? I was gonna do Beating the Odds when I did all the story stuff in September, but it's like it's gone. Huh, interesting. They removed the Monica Cosmic Cube fight. What was that intentional? That couldn't have been intentional. That couldn't have been intentional. That was a good mission. Why they remove it?
New sub.
Pay the sub, yeah. 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 That shit gets me hype every time. All right, we gotta do War Zones. The same character. Two more of the same character. Probably had to remove it before he got fired. All right. Can y'all be two of the same character? Two Thors or two Winter Soldiers? Or two Caps, whatever. All right, that works. Two Caps. Gracias. Any new content coming to Avengers? Avengers shut down. They announced their shutdown in January. And as part of their shutdown plan, March 31st was the last patch for the game. Well, last major patch for the game. I covered that live as well. They made all the skins available for free, made a bunch of quality of life changes, but said they would not be releasing any new content. The game officially loses support after September.
You're heading into another Tachyon.
I mean, they were going to add new content, but Brian got fired. for unspecified reasons after coming back
Dr. Banner has pre-recorded a
from
message for you, Hulk.
their vacation.
Hey, big guy.
Apparently, there was an incident
Monica's there. Just
when they got
do
back to the
your job,
office.
okay? Listen to Jarvis and Kamala if they tell you to rein it in. And,
He got fired.
stop what I can.
McKnight, we'll get you in next time.
The gamma readings are coming from an underground facility not far from your current location.
This is in the heart of AIM territory.
Yes.
But if Brian hadn't been fired prematurely, we probably would have got something else in terms of content, but it wasn't going to be much. No, it has nothing to do with the Twitter thing. The Twitter thing, they didn't fire him. They just removed him from public-facing duties, so he was no longer allowed to speak on behalf of Crystal Dynamics in any official capacity. But they didn't fire him. No, he got fired because something else happened when they got back from vacation at the office.
Come on, big guy, you gotta get inside.
there was some kind of incident, and he got packed up.
You think Abomination was created here?
Unlikely. AIM's holdings were diminutive when Abomination first appeared.
Did they increase the drop rate? As far as I know, all the drop rates are the same.
Not comforting. Would Monica try to make more Hulks?
It is
Wagner
possible, though the
Wagner even spoke about the game when he was working on it first, so they gave him a holiday, pretty much.
Laboratory setting.
Was there another update? Yeah. On April 4th, they released a small patch to fix
You got that right.
one of the bugs that they mentioned in the patch notes. That guy, you got that guy. Which guy roll did you get?
The search data is housed on several servers to prevent loss during power failures. You will have to destroy them all to prevent further experiments.
Such a good journey in progress. Such didn't get a lot of things. Apparently, we were closer. It was just a matter of money and personnel. They just didn't have the money. They didn't have enough people to test stuff.
That server has been destroyed.
Hulk. You should have stayed in the desert.
Target inspiration, might, valor, precision. Alright. To each their own. I guess he got a master plan. I was only ever really looking for damage buff or targeted spark.
The least you could do is look me in the eye while you destroy my work.
Give her what she wants.
The elevator has been unlocked.
Yeah, I got targeted buff with Cap on accident. But I never even use it. Because I didn't get valor or precision on it. I got might.
Seems like the big guy doesn't like Monica very much either.
I do not have much data on the shared emotional relationships between Dr. Banner and the Hulk.
Could be he's like a bloodhound who can sense bad people just by smelling them.
I'm not sure he'd appreciate the comparison.
I don't have any 165 range pieces. I gotta correct that.
All right, time to find Monica.
You really are that gullible, aren't you?
Wait, what?
Barricade the door. Protect the research lab.
They should have had a lot of things.
Beta team, kill the Hulk.
Our pleasure, Doctor.
And there's no time. I hate when they do that. They'll give you any orbs. They should just took the time mechanic out of the rifts, to be honest. It was just a bad mechanic to begin with.
All right, time to find Monica.
You really are that gullible, aren't you? Wait, what?
Barricade the door. Protect the research lab.
Does melee hit harder now? Not that I notice.
Beta team, kill the Hulk.
Depends on the character, I guess.
Such a coward.
That magical melee update never came. I don't know what Alex was planning with melee, but the closest we got to it, I guess, was the nanite gear that we got with Cloning Lab.
Beta team, I thought I made myself clear. So are listener mine?
It appears this gamma research installation.
If that's what he was talking about when they were gassing up the melee overhaul,
You are going to
then I'm not very
every
impressed.
fiber of your being.
Yeah, no, I don't think we will. The Avengers are gonna take
You get
down,
2.3%
Monica.
status damage
It's only
when
a
hanging
matter of
upside down
time.
during a full moon. Pretty solid. Got target above with Sky Shot for Kate. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got that one. Yeah, I wanted to have at least it on that perk at least for everybody.
Nice work. We'll analyze these
Yeah.
readings ASAP. I can't tell you how valuable this data is to us. Thank you.
Rash. Great stats though. That's one. 4 more to go. And we got 1 spot open. If anyone wants to hop in, drop your PSN, because we're about to get right back into it. Let's do and we're back. Get through that pretty fast. See who should I rock with? Wolfcap. Need the PSN so I can add you. So I can add people.
We've had word that AIM has sent bounty hunters into urban areas to search for Inhumans. Some have been sent to Jersey City. It's imperative that you stop them. I will scan the area for AIM signatures and update your HUD. Be on your guard.
You spend hours of grinding, your highest is 172? That's weird. Furry cap?
There are Inhumans caught in a standoff up ahead. Backup has arrived. Protect those Inhumans.
Hostile spotted.
You avoided the raids, yeah. Oh yeah, if you avoid the raids, then yeah, those events take quite a while. Well, I mean, not even that, because even if you're doing events, if you focus on one character at a time, you should at least have a 175, because you can stack all the objectives on the Tachyon during the Tachyon anomaly event. You can basically stack them all on the one character. So every time that event came around, you could have gotten like 8 levels.
A team of watchdogs is in the vicinity. I've sent their location to your HUD.
Guess it depends on how much you played. Yeah, if you just took your time, then I mean, I knew this game definitely had a short shelf life. I made no illusions. I knew Avengers was
A watchdog's agent is down.
shutting down sooner rather than later.
Another watchdog has been neutralized. They have lost another agent.
Why are you following me? We just gotta take out the cages individually.
Another bounty hunter is down. The watchdog's team has been defeated. Excellently done. I've located captive inhumans. They're being kept in portable cells. You'll have to break them out. There they are. You'll need to destroy the locking mechanisms to open the cells.
Knock him down.
This one is open. That did it. Theo, work your magic.
You're safe now. This is gonna hurt.
Get this one.
The cell is open.
You can still give up, you know.
The cells are all open. Nice
And
work.
Lassa. What's up, Bode? Think the upgrade modules are easy to get now. Yeah, that's what a lot of people that were still playing on grinding were worried about. Because the upgrade modules were situation was crazy.
The bounty hunters
I'm glad they fixed that.
Jersey City.
That was actually wild. If they hadn't updated the upgrade modules, people would have been down tremendous. What's up, Mikey? Did I block your other account? I have no idea who you are. Nexus Plus. $201. Appreciate the sub, Mikey. We shout out all the time. Yeah, now you'll never have it. You'll never have an issue with upgrade modules. I heard people were having problems with fragments, but I don't know how. I'm just like permanently at like 700k fragments. And you got the fragment boost now permanently. 1,000 bounce one piece of 175 is the same. Facts. They were doing way too much with that. The upgrade module was the only thing I was running out of. Only ever burned a lot of fragments when I was like leveling up a new hero. But I would get them like all right back. Because it's not like they were releasing new heroes that often. Yeah. Plus, I had the benefit of the shipments because I had basically infinite units. I never had the issue. Like I would still run low on modules, but I knew that I could always just use the shipments because I had so many units to blow. What up, Tay? Did they remove the ability to upgrade gear? They have not made any change like that, no. I don't know when you stop playing, but the change they made around Wakanda when the raid first came out was that they changed the upgrade system so that if you wanted to increase the power of gear, you couldn't just spend resources to level it up. You had to consume another piece of gear in order to do it. I have a video about it on the channel, but I mean it's pretty straightforward. You just need to have two of the same piece of gear in the same slot. The cutoff is 101. And if you wanted to say make this piece 150, you would just upgrade. You just hit the upgrade option and look at the gears available. It'll tell you how much it costs, and it will show you what your gear will look like after you upgrade it. That's the change they made to the system. What's up, Leonard? All right, let's just start. You'll burn up resource for the ugly shipment gear. Oh, hold up. We need two of the same. We need two of the same hero. Yeah, the whole point of me doing these is that I need to do the Tachyon. I need to fulfill the Tachyon requirement and get two of the same hero. So we need two of the same hero in every strike team.
Avengers. The Resistance has located one of AIM's cloning labs. Scientist Supreme's goal is to create an army of our worst enemies. I'm sure you'll agree that we can't let that happen. We need to take down whatever foe she's resurrected or we'll be faced with a daunting problem. Can I count on you to help?
Is the cosmetic vendor rotating every week?
AIM is on high alert, so look out for any forces in the area.
Yeah, that was what I was just talking about. Yeah, they changed that in 2021 when Spider-Man and the Raid came out. They changed the upgrade system.
They have the tower locked down with an elite guard team. You're gonna have to take them out before you can enter the facility.
Every hour or so. Yeah, there we go. We gotta have two of the same people in the strike team at all times for this to work. Black Widow is crazy OP. I mean, she already was, but now that her invisibility is fixed, she be going crazy. Because now you don't have to avoid doing takedowns.
Avengers.
I did all that typing for nothing.
One of AIM's cloning labs. Scientist Supreme's goal is to create.
Seen there's a new. Yeah, I saw Jeff Grubb mentioned it.
I'm sure you'll agree that we can't let that happen. We need to take down whatever foe she's resurrected.
I used to mess with the PSP back in the day.
Can I count on you to help?
PlayStation never really got a handheld to kind of stick.
AIM is on high alert, so look out for any forces in the area.
I mean, their VR2 flopped, so I guess they're looking into getting in the handheld space. Like, sub,
they have the
all
tower
that.
locked down with an elite guard team. You're gonna have to take them out before you can enter.
Star, you're like real early on. Yeah, stars are relevant.
Keep your heads.
You don't have to pay attention to stars at all.
Every member of the elite team must be defeated.
Only thing that matters on gear is the rarity, the perks, and the stats.
One of their agents is down. Another agent down. Well done. The squad member has been neutralized.
We're scanning the facility for the clone's location. In the meantime, I'm sending you to the lower floors to find a target who has more information.
Another enemy defeated.
Yeah, PSVR 2 crashed and burned, which makes sense. Like we're in a recession, and they coming out with a VR device that requires a PS5. That's also like $500. I'm like, bruh, ain't no way in hell I'm spending $500 on this thing. Like what?
There's a security chief up ahead who has the information.
You must be tripping.
You know what to do.
Got me chopped, but I'm about to drop 500 for a headset. I could just get an Oculus and not have to have a PS5. I'm kind of OP.
An impressive and educational.
Yeah, people sleep on Cap, but every character in this game can do OP stuff if you build them correctly. Cap isn't the biggest damage dealer, but they addressed that a bit with the buff they gave his Steamroller. But with all his other perks, he's a tank. You can basically have infinite heroics. He's a tank, so he almost doesn't. He barely takes any damage. He generates tons of orbs. He's a great support character.
Using his credentials to enter the AIM database. And we have located the clone on the top floor. Watch out. I think it might be expecting you.
My favorite character is Black Widow's butt. Best character in the game, by far.
This is it. Don't do something you'll regret.
The Abomination clone is defeated. Well done, Avengers.
Team unit front.
Yeah, Cap is a little caked up too. They make sure they ain't sleep. What's up, Adrian?
Great work, Avengers. If we get any more sightings of AIM clones, we'll be back in touch.
Let's see, don't need any of this. The tier list definitely goes Widow, Jane, Kate. Then probably Cap, Spider-Man. Hulk's body is weird. Hulk's not caked up at all. That's what's weird. He has this weird gorilla body. He's like giant and loaded up top and flat at the bottom. Bro, why did the event just change? What the hell? Just changed it. I just changed the Riskire protocols. I was just doing the Tachyon anomaly. Refresh. It's 8 o'clock at night. What do you mean refreshed? Events last for 2 weeks. And they reset Thursday at noon or 1. Depending on the time zone. What the hell? What the hell? Bro, the only reason I'm doing this is because I did the Tachyon event. I did all that stuff on Saturday with Cap Tay. And I was just so I hopped on the game earlier and was just gonna finish out the event to get Cap a boost with the Tachyon anomaly. And now, but they reset all my progress for some reason. So I didn't have any of the event completed. What the bro, what is going on? They set me up on Riskaya. This event is dog water. I don't want this. I want the Tachyon anomaly back.
Who should I pick, Iron Man or Thor?
Wednesday at 8. Wednesday at 8 is a new refresh time. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I know that's cap because they said it's 2 weeks. No, ain't no way. Better change the date too. Hold up, let me go. Let me check something. The update gives you 1 week. They said 2 in the They said 2 in the FAQ. And it says 2 on the objective right now. I'm looking at it right now in the objective. It doesn't give you 1. It's supposed to give you 2. It says 2. It says 2 right here. 13 days, 23 hours, 55 minutes.
Want a new look? I can help.
Let me go. Check out.
God, you make everything look good, don't you?
Got some new.
I was not
Got some new
choice, but
trash in the cosmetic vendor.
Look at it. It's definitely you. Back to work. I'm making something I.
Hey, Cap.
Back later.
Come peruse my wares.
Good to see you, Cap.
So I'm basically just missing. I'm basically just missing ISOs. I need 175. I need 165 ISOs.
Hello, Captain.
Bro, this game, bro. All right, let me try. We got 4 people.
Stark did not lift the hammer. I won't even let him try anymore after that one time.
Ha! I knew it. I knew it.
And yet, you still asked.
I don't think you need me as much as you think you do. Look what you all managed to do without me.
It never would have happened if you'd been there.
Ah, thanks for the guilt.
Why is Cloning Lab?
Not what I meant, and you know that.
Cloning Lab is minimum 185. Okay. That's not supposed to be a thing. So, what can I actually? Do we have to actually do the raid? Jesus Christ. What's up, King? Reset move to Australia time? I guess so.
That was Claw.
He's alive.
Could this game be revived? No, the game is dead. It's never coming back.
Yes.
He suddenly appeared inside the vibranium mount. We had no warning.
He has disabled half the technology inside.
And the other half?
Unreliable at best.
Have I maxed out my heroes? No, the stream is about me getting my last hero to 175. Hopefully this doesn't crash. Haven't played a raid in a while. This is mad annoying. Play the raid Monday. After you recall, you started falling through the map. You didn't get your rewards. Oh god, don't bring it up. Don't jinx it. Probably the best cap skin. Definitely one of the best skins they've ever produced. I don't know what's going on with these events though. This sounds like a problem. Somebody got a PS4. What's up, Dark Spider? You got these PS4 load times.
That's corrupted vibranium, isn't it?
You had a dream about you accidentally activating the Winter Soldier in public with him when everyone tried to shoot you. What? You know it's actually funny. I can't even make fun. I had a dream. I had a weird. It was weird as hell actually. I had a dream where it was last night. I think it was last night's dream. I was at my old house, and I was being pursued. I was being pursued by Frankenstein's monster. And it was like he was just like unstoppable. He just kept trying to barricade the door, trying to keep him away. Couldn't do anything. And I did some investigating to find out where he came from. And I found the source of his creation. So I was like, okay, we gotta go to the source to take him out. And then for some reason, I became Thor, and Jane Foster joined me, and we just flew there. And when we got to the place, Frankenstein's monster was there. And I just pinned him to Mjolnir. I just pinned him to the ground with Mjolnir and beat him to death. And then I woke up. I was like, this is really weird as hell. It was so halfway through flying, for some reason, I flew up under Jane and started carrying her, even though she could fly on her own.
We will keep the rest of Claw's men out of the mound.
I guess that was my unspoken riz.
You'll find everything has gotten a lot.
That dream was weird. I don't have dreams as often as I don't remember my dreams as often as I used to. I gotta start meditating again. The steamroller go crazy. Holy.
Come on in. The vibranium's fine.
Oh no. Claw is turning the mound into a bomb.
You dream about falling out of bed? Yeah, those dreams are trash. It's a terrible dream. Especially if it actually happens. Make a superhero game. Yeah, I've been doing these superhero game concepts. People have been really enjoying them. The one that really blew up was the X-Men one. But we just dropped the Superman one that's doing numbers as well, so definitely go check those out. I did a poll, and y'all said, and people said they wanted me to do a Flash game concept next. So I think that's gonna be my next one. What? Making a Flash game is actually harder than making a Superman game, but I got some ideas. Game development is hard. I could come up with ideas, but a lot goes into it. Especially if it's a licensed game. Do the whole Justice League. I can build up to that. Cause I just did the Superman game. And my Superman game is gonna have DLC that brings in new heroes. So I can then I'm doing a Flash game. I can definitely do a Justice League game. The Justice League game is kind of easy, actually. I can just make a better version of Marvel's Avengers. It's so tricky because for the game to be really good, not even weak. Like I thought I addressed that perfectly in the video by just making it a Smallville game, so that you have to actually progress. That's the thing, because Superman isn't that power. People think that there's a misconception among people that aren't that familiar with Supes. They think that he's just like this god tier character that beats everything easily, and that's not the case. Like, most versions of Superman aren't that powerful. So the actual challenge of a Superman game isn't the fact that he's too strong. It's the fact that he has so many powers that there's no traditional sense of progression. Call of Duty comes in the back. Facts. Yeah, that joint crazy.
Get into the tram now.
Spider-Man caused the death of the game. They had to put web stats on bosses. Facts. Lejeune in the building. They just the effort of putting Abomination with webs destroyed the entire game. That's why Brian got fired. Appreciate the 15 months, June. That's a whole relationship. Let's see, we got a 154.
We can use these sonic dampeners again. They line the train tracks.
If we can get to the control room, we can bring the system back online.
And based on a quick diagnostic,
It's gonna take a while.
the separator in the forge is also not functioning. You must go to both.
Would I rather get chased by Hawk or Winter Soldier? You can't you can't escape the Hawk. Winter Soldier's a Winter Soldier's a dude. He's obviously a deadly soldier, but I can outrun him in a car. You can't escape the Hawk. And he's going to destroy your entire town. YouTube different with the milestones. YouTube different with a lot of things. They different with that shorts revenue. YouTube shorts don't pay nothing. YouTube shorts used to be kind of popping. Then they changed the algorithm and made it so that you basically make no money off of it. Got him. Favorite superhero? In the technical sense, probably Wolverine. YouTube races, that too. In terms of a traditional superhero, Wolverine and All Might are my favorite heroes. My favorite character right now, though, is Gojo Senpai. Man is a god. All Might is responsible for two of the best fights I've ever seen in fiction. When he fights the Nomu during the UA invasion, and his last fight with all for one, absolute god tier. That is peak fiction. I watched those fights like 30 times each. And I'm just as hyped every time. Bro, I was literally, I was literally in my living room reenacting that whole thing while I was going. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, Thor. One of the Thors used the hammer trick. Throw the hammer, do the lightning, and count on the countdown. Yeah. I was like, United States, that's Bro, I was wilding. I was in my crib by myself wilding to that scene.
This is the ore separator we're looking for.
Anyone walked by, they were like, what the hell? Why is this man screaming United States? Was he a Trumper? I was hollering. Bro, I lost my mind when I first saw that. That was peak.
Activate the release valves. The hydrometallurgy the machine uses should stress the corrupted vibranium enough to be destructible without issue.
Let's get to work.
Love my bro. The soundtrack. That's what makes it so like. It's not just the writing, it's the animation, the choreography, the writing, and then the music is just perfect. Where'd everybody go? We got 3 Thors. So down arrow is the first one. Down arrow. Next one is 4. Four is the next one. And we got Jane Foster down. Goku or Superman. It depends. Kind of depends on the version of Superman. That's a tricky thing about comics, especially Superman. Still 4. He's been around for so long. He's had so many writers, so many different incarnations. H is the next one. Like there are versions of Superman that can get knocked out by a nuke or a planet exploding, and it's like, that's not gonna cut it. But there are versions that are way stronger than Goku and faster. Fish is next. So it depends on the writer. I actually could put the strongest version of Superman versus the strongest version of Goku. But if you did that, then Superman would win. Next one is Goalpost or Trident. I think the strongest version of Superman is like Superman 1 million. All right, we're through. What's my favorite thing about Avengers? It's ending. I could finally put this behind me. Saying US did deserve that smash. Cope. This though is kind of weird. Is kind of nice and weird at the same time. All Might is a Japanese citizen now.
Where are you off to, Avengers?
But he's still repping America. I respect it. I can't wait for season 7 of My Hero. I've been putting off reading the manga because I love watching the anime. I don't want to know what happens. So I just been. Plus, I have so much anime to watch, so I haven't worried about it. And manga to read, for that matter. I mean, just this month, like we got a bunch of stuff coming back. Konosuba's back. We got Dr. Stone is back. The new arc for Demon Slayer is dropping. I'm definitely not trying out Mortal Kombat. I'm not a Mortal Kombat player. I heard there's going to be a Street Fighter 6 open beta though. I might do that. Rock out with my girl Cammy and Chun-Li. Why did they spawn me here instead of on Jane? Does the raid OT reset every day now? I have no idea how it works. They're definitely resetting events like crazy. Because they said they just turned the time gating off, but I don't know how. I don't know exactly how they're doing it. I guess it resets every day. Because it's supposed to be you just play it over and over again. And get the rewards. With no time gating, but if it resets every day, then that's technically a time gate. Mortal Kombat's kind of mid.
If I can't have vibranium, no one can.
I was messing with it in the arcade days, in the early days of gaming. Now I don't really care. Gotta reload checkpoint. Gotta hate this raid. How do you get to 185 solo? Do the events. If you can manage to complete them before they reset. All leveling up solo is the events. That's the only way to get superior gear as a solo player.
You can't stop me. Not anymore.
All right, let's see if this is working. All right, yeah, it's working.
Brought the fight to us.
The events reset all the time, apparently now. The events originally reset before the last patch. The events, which were introduced last year, reset every 2 weeks. Now they reset every day. I don't know what the deal is with them. They might be bugged. They're supposed to be every 2 weeks.
Shuri, you can use white noise to keep the corruption from returning.
You will do no such thing, princess.
All right. He missed the coronation.
Men, destroy.
Game deleted.
Destroy. Control.
Genius button getting ready for Suicide Squad. He had to make room. He's got a new superhero looter to be disappointed by. That shield does not obey the laws of physics at all. I'll hold down these two. We're definitely not getting world's first raid. Fastest completion on this one. Having a vibranium shield in a raid is so useful. It's like we got the thing back. All right. What? How many more left? That one over there. I don't know if I reached that. Suicide Squad. I understand why people are worried. They should be. It's weird that they haven't made an official statement. I mean, it hasn't. What I've seen hasn't changed. You know, I still covered. You know, if you saw my videos, I'm still very much looking forward to Suicide Squad, but they definitely got to make some improvements. Like the always online thing, I think they definitely need to change. And that free DLC model, I don't know about that. They need to add at least one other way of making money. But I'm still looking forward to playing it. Suicide Squad is probably, even as is, Suicide Squad is probably a really fun game. I think it's going to be, I think Suicide Squad is going to be like a better version of Gotham Knights. It's going to be a game that people are just going to hate for no reason. Like there's just going to be a certain amount of people that hate it for no reason. Well, specifically because it's not the game that they wanted, like another Batman simulator. but it's going to be a game that people that actually play it really enjoy. That's why I'm curious about the DLCs they add, and think that they should make sure they have enough monetization options, because I think, assuming the game actually doesn't have major technical issues, I think it's going to be a really good game, a really fun game for people. It's not going to have a huge core fan base, but I could definitely see it carrying on like a little, like with a decent player base, especially if they have and they can pick up some momentum and players if they release good DLCs. Like, they're going to get some people if they add Deathstroke. And if they expand the pool of characters they can add to characters that don't need guns, like a Reverse Flash or Bizarro, like, that's going to be crazy. We gotta get the last one. There's one more left. Where's the who's getting the medal? All right, there we go. This should be the last one. We finally got out of here. Do I know what my next video is going to be? I do not.
Let us see what I can do, shall we?
Third person shooting with no fight. Got you worried? What do you mean no fight? Takes you 5 years to get a max build. I don't know about that. What's the last looter that took you that long to get max? Even Avengers didn't take you that long to get max. Let's be honest. We know Genius Button is going to be the first one playing that game, and he's going to put like 100 hours into it at least. Let's keep it a bean. This is an open world superhero looter shooter with crossplay. He's definitely going to be playing it. Genius Bobo. Genius Bobo. That's a deep cut. You don't have one max build? You would have if they hadn't raised the cap again. The reason why you don't is because you quit the game when they raised the cap. Because I know you got all 175. I know all your characters are 175. I'm in the same boat. I got everybody to 170. I got everyone except Cap to 175. But when Cloning Lab came out, I was like, nah, I'm good. So So Squad has no hand-to-hand combat. That's not true at all. They show that they literally showed it in the gameplay showcase. I don't know why people. I don't know where that rumor spread from. I know people thought that there might not be any melee in it because of the gameplay trailer they released last year, since it mainly just showed shooting. But in the actual state of play showcase, they showed a bunch of melee. Everyone has takedowns, and they have different melee attacks. They have aerial, ground. There's definitely melee in the game. Just ignore the troll. Trolls have been huffing copium over Avengers for 2.5 years. Like I literally would see this all the time. You'll see a person pop in and say people still play this game, and you check their Twitter history, and they're on Avengers threads every day. They're commenting on Avengers stuff every day. It's basically just a meme at this point. Some of the most loyal Avengers players are the people who pretend to hate on it. Like, it's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in gaming. Like people actually pretending that they don't like Avengers just to fit in, but they're in every stream. It's so weird. They find all the Avengers streams. They comment under every Avengers post on Twitter. They're arguing with people on the subreddit every day. It's crazy. Like, get a new hobby. There are much better hobbies than being a Marvel's Avengers reply guy. You'll load in straight and hit the vaults for about 8 hours daily. Never got that one piece. Yeah, Gene's button was dedicated. The difference between him and Captay is Captay never gave up. Captay isn't a quitter. That's the difference between Gene's button and Cap. I will never, for the life of me, understand the mentality of the Avenger troll. Like, it's the saddest thing I've seen in all my years. Like, there are way more interesting games you could be trolling if you're trying to get attention. I understand why people couldn't just admit that they like the game. Like, who cares if other people on social media don't like it? Just admit you like the game and wanted to be better and just be like all the other normal people who play the game but don't pretend like they hate it. They just point out the flaws. So basically you're saying, oh, I get your genius button. What you're saying is you're a quitter. I got you. What you're saying is you gave up. What's up, Steve? Have over 40 bills on Division 2. A lot of bills players not use Caper. Yo, he reminds me of that guy from I be seeing his YouTube shorts pop up. I forgot his name. He's the humble guy who like invented everything. His button's like, I basically invented bills in Division, and no one gives me the credit, but I don't ask for it. People didn't even know how to shoot in Division 2 until I came along. And I don't even ask for credit. But I was the first one to do it. It's fun, but when you're playing with randoms, they don't care about the deer. Gotham Knights is better. The multiplayer in Gotham Knights is definitely better. I'll give them that. My problem with Gotham Knights, bro, Gotham Knights could still have a future if they intended to support it. If they fix the mod system, give you more gear and better gear sets to chase, and add a new character, Gotham Knights would be popping.
We have one last chance. The antimetal is inside and protected. You need to retrieve it.
154. Because the combat's fun. It's got join in progress. It's an open world. Like if they just make some tweaks and add more content and improve the gear, like Gotham Knights would go crazy. Yeah, like there's a couple things I would fix. Like besides gear and mods, I would speed up traversal, because I definitely think the characters outside of Red Hood, everyone's too slow. And in the combat, I wish they would have adjust the camera angle or add some kind of lock-on system, because it can be hard to keep track of everybody. I guess it just depends on how much they want to invest. Like they should definitely charge for the next DLC. But if they have a bunch of stuff like that in there, it would definitely be worth the money. I'll go in the back. I can stay back there forever if y'all know how to do the cheese. Get him to target you and then fly up top. So you can one phase. Fly up on the statue. Here's your sub, nigga gaming. But yeah, my cap can just stay back here forever. If y'all can get the one face. It looks like it looks like it went to the stun face. It's like we got the glitch. Bro, why didn't he grab on? I am always on PS5. PS5 gang. Here come the orbs. Let me get him up here. Bro, why did... PC is dog water. The only good thing about PC is modding. The amount of problems people have with PC is crazy. For the amount of money y'all spend on a good gaming PC. Oh man, I spent my $10,000 PC can't run this game because I'm missing driver 32B and folder A. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. I ain't trying to deal with none of that. I want PS5. I just press the power button. If we could get mods on PS5, there'd be no reason to have a PC. PC not even that much. Bro, a good gaming PC for the amount of money it would cost you to get a good game, the type of gaming PC that you would need in order to play these new games, you could buy like 5 PS5s. I literally watched Johnny Rocker spend weeks and thousands of dollars trying to, after his PC stopped working. Tried to get a replacement. Every replacement broke. Got the coolest customer service person who helped him out every step of the way. Hooked him up with a new high-end PC because of all the trouble Johnny went to. Didn't work. Had to get a Mac. I was like, bruh. Ain't no way. If he was a console streamer, he would just had to buy a new PS5 and call it a day. We got a full squad right now. So all these clones. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna run this though, because the only thing I need are ISOs to get to 175. And I'm not trying to run raids all night, because it's probably not going to give me any real rewards anyway. And the event just reset on me. I'll go in the back. There we go. This should finally finish them off. How long did I take one of my heroes? It depends. It's different times because they changed a lot of stuff. But when Jane Foster came out, that was like the first hero after events. I had her at 175 in 5 weeks. But you can probably get it. You can probably get a character there faster, depending on how events are behaving. Because when I got Jane to 175, Family Reunion everything was time gated by a week, and Family Reunion didn't reward you with a gear up to 165. So with all the changes, it shouldn't take that long to get a character to 175 like it used to. I just got a 167 gear piece. My power level is not budging. Still didn't get a slot 2. That's actually crazy. My precision. Let me use this gamma piece. 172. All that for 172. This is big, right? What's my favorite thing about this game? My favorite thing. Actually, this is the funniest thing. If you're new to the leveling up system, the way you level up is to get what's called superior gear, which is what I just used to increase my gear score. You get superior gear by playing events, by playing the OLTs, which are Family Reunion and Cloning Lab. As well as the raid. And you get those, and you use the superior rewards to increase the level of your gear. And when your average gear score is 165, you add a major artifact for a +10, and that's what gets you 175. You can have one night with one, who would it be? Scarlet or Bree? Scarlet. How's that even a question? They give me a higher ISO. I would hope. I would hope so. I don't think they do though. Hold up. Let me at least do this. Create a backup save. Because last time they took all my progress. I don't know. I got to test it. The fastest way to test it, I guess, would be to just run Family Reunion again. I ran that earlier and got an ISO. Got a higher ISO. So I'll try to run that again. Every activity has a recommended power level, so you can just check the mission. It'll tell you the recommended power level for the entire region, and it will tell you the required power level for that particular mission. So for family reunion, the power it has a mission power of 155. And there is a cutoff for how high you're able to go in order to enter the mission, but you should be at least 150. The more important thing with this in particular isn't how high your power level is, because there are people who are 155, 165 who play family reunion and are terrible. It's not about just having a high power level, it's about having the right perks so you can survive the mission and do damage. And that just comes from putting builds together, learning your skills for each hero. All right, let's try to run it again. It's weird, they still have all the weekly, they didn't update the timing. They still have it listed as the same weekly reset, but I'm not sure if that actually applies. Actually just reset again. So it looks like a cloning lab, because I played it earlier, so the reset definitely happened when it took away my my events. So because I played Family Union first, so I should be able to get one more minor artifact, but it says it resets in 15 hours. Interesting. Recalibration effects. A lot of basic features that looters are supposed to have would have helped the game. For sure. But you know, that's what happens. That's what happens with people who aren't experienced with the looter genre try to make a live service looter. What's up, Shannon? I should do a Spawn game concept too, for sure. The Spawn's definitely one of my favorite characters, and we're definitely due for another Spawn game. How do you get to 150? If you're on a brand new character, buy gear from the vendor. I think Bob Duck. I don't know if they patched it, but Bob Duck and Weave had posted a video on how to get to 150 in like 20 minutes or so, 10 minutes or so. You can look that up. I don't know if they patched it, because I haven't had to use it any level up cheese in a while, but the methods are always based around using the vendor to buy gear and just buy high level gear and just dismantle, go from vendor to vendor, buying gear, buying high level gear, replacing the old gear over and over again. You can do vault, you can do a number of things, but he said quickly. And 10-20 minutes is as quick as it gets. The specific cheese is like 10-20 minutes to get to 150. Otherwise with the normal vendor method, you're looking at like an hour and a half. What up, Jeremiah? You just gotta enable matchmaking if no one wants to join. We just need a fourth. I mean, it's been 2.5 years. Like, this is definitely a pick the game up or not situation, because the game is what it is. The last update managed to add a lot of stuff that players have been asking for, but it's still fundamentally Marvel's Avengers. It's never getting any more updates, and you're not going to be able to buy it digitally after September. So if you've always wanted to try it, go for it, but understand the game is what it is. It's Avengers. It's not getting it. It didn't get significantly more content in 2022. It got no content in 2023. It's got some fun campaigns, some cool DLCs. It's got a deeply flawed loot system. But people have fun with the combat, and you get all the skins for free. So if you can find it for a discount, like a steep discount, go for it. If you've always wanted to try it. But the game is not getting much better than this. They took away the boosters. Yeah, they removed all the cosmetic stuff. Instead of the fragment extractor and the XP boosters, they just gave everyone a permanent boot. The boost that you were getting from them, they just made it permanent. Since they were removing all the shops and stuff. which is actually a good change. I respect it. How you been, James? That whole part was a dub. Unlocking the cosmetics, the nameplates, the takedowns, the emotes, making the boost from the consumables permanent. All that's a dub. Removing the time gating was great in theory. But in practice, yeah, it's on Game Pass and PlayStation Plus. They're eventually going to be off of that. Is eventually going to be off of that. But for now, yeah, if you want to play, if you have PlayStation Plus Extra, or Xbox Game Pass, you can just get it for free and try it out. It's like Bruce snuck in at the last minute. At least you have Midnight Suns. Yeah, it's definitely not the same. It's a completely different genre. But if you can get around the turn-based card mechanic, it's definitely one of the best Marvel games I've ever played. You still didn't play God of War? And you pre-ordered it? You must got money like that. He just pre-ordering AAA games and don't even touch them. Couldn't be me. I mean, what I do sometimes is sometimes I'll get sent games and I don't touch them. Like there's still a game that Square Enix sent me that I have not played yet. I have not touched it. It looked all right, but I was like, but I just forgot. It was late when I got the notification that they had sent it to me, and then I just never got around. I just never got around to covering it. I've been trying to survive, my friend. I'm all about Insomniac, obviously. So I was hoping for Suicide Squad, but with everything that's going on with Suicide Squad, I don't even know if that's coming out this year. Because I wanted to make that my new main game that I streamed every week. But if that ain't happening, then we're waiting for Spider-Man 2. Jedi Survivor, I'm still interested in playing it. That's later this month. I might play Dead Island 2 if I get a code for that. Otherwise, not much this year. So I've been like diversifying the content. I am interested in Transformers though, the Transformers game, but I don't think that's coming out this year either. I have no interest in God of War. I've replayed every DLC in Avengers at one point. Alice Fallen, I am curious about Ark 2. I'm keeping an eye on all the games that are coming out this year that might be in Unreal 5. Like if the day, it'd be hilarious if the day before. I don't think the day before is ever coming out, but if it did, I would try that. I would probably try that one out. I love zombie games. I love zombie media in general. Zombie games. Zombie shows, movies. Love me some zombie stuff. R2 got officially pushed. Yeah, there's not much this year that I'm interested in. Because just everything's getting delayed. So it's basically going to be like Jedi Survivor, Spider-Man 2, Suicide Squad if it ever comes out.
Thanks, Theo. Just tell me what this is about sometime and we'll call it even.
Sure. All right, let's boogie. Where's the rest of the convoy?
A bigger convoy lies up ahead. Follow the ridge and you'll reach it. There they are. You'll need to destroy the locking mechanisms to open the cell.
Bro, I almost had that.
You're up, Theo.
I'm on it. Come in. Come in.
I remember that rocket used to be like the most annoying thing in the entire game.
This one's open.
Teleporting now.
I haven't played the sequel. I played State of Decay on 360. I haven't played the 60. I gave up on Xbox after the 360. Was The Walking Dead my favorite show? Nah. The first couple seasons were goated, but then it fell off. It was never my favorite show though. When it comes to shows, I'm more into anime than anything. There's some live action stuff I like, but it has to be like really good. Usually my favorite, if it's my favorite show, it's going to be animated, because I think just animation is telling the best stories right now overall. But there have been some good live action shows that I caught in the last year or so. White Lotus was pretty good. Wednesday was pretty good. But it's usually something animated. Where did the hell did that thing go? It shrank and got carried off. We might have to reload checkpoint. Yeah, that thing disappeared. Dragon Ball is the best anime. That's cap. You mean the original Dragon Ball? The original Dragon Ball is a classic. It's not the best anime, but it is a classic.
Hi. Any chance you guys are just gonna let me?
Clone Wars season's always been watching it.
Nope. Do it yourself. You know what? I'm just gonna take you out and do it anyway.
I was surprised by how good the League of Legends show ended up being. and Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I had zero interest in Cyberpunk. I never played the game, never bought it, dodged that bullet, had no interest in playing it, knew nothing about the story, but I watched Edge Runners, and it was one of my favorite shows of the whole year. What skill? What skill loadout? You could just screenshot these, I guess. Rewind and screenshot. But this is based on having a ranged build. My favorite Avengers character.
We have to hit all defense. It's rearing up. Evacuate the
In the game or the MCU or in the comics. Invincible is goated for sure. Can't wait for the new season. In the game, Hawkeye is just too goated. And he launched my YouTube channel. I think we get the Spider-Man 2 trailer in April. Not at all. PlayStation Showcase is June 8th, according to Jeff Grubb. So that's when we'll get new Spider-Man 2 content. Yeah, definitely check out my channel. I've been covering all the latest stuff with Spider-Man 2. According to the voice actor of Venom, Insomniac has commercials dropping in August, and the game for the game's September release. And according to Grubb, the actual showcase is June 8th. That's too late. That's like literally in a few months. Why would it be too late? Unless you know you're not going to be alive after April. That's a perfectly reasonable frame of time. We're in April right now. So you got May, and then all of a sudden you're in June. And it's like the beginning of the month for the showcase. RGD.
God. Oh, this does not feel good at all. The movies have lied to me about time travel, and I am not happy.
Time goes by way fast. Especially if you're staying busy, staying productive.
One jumped us ahead somehow.
Well, look, timelines are in flux. Destroying the bridge should...
Time will go by super fast.
Well, I haven't exactly done this.
Like Suicide Squad was originally supposed to come out. I remember it seemed like just yesterday. I was like, oh, Suicide Squad, that's all the way in May, and now it's next month. So it's definitely getting delayed, so we just gotta wait for them to announce it.
Get back in the fight, soldier. Thanks for the assist.
But if it weren't getting delayed, we would technically be a month away from Suicide Squad. Yeah, I got Gamma now. I got Vibranium and Gamma. It's a shame we never got the emote, Will. Welcome back for a few minutes, Caden. Yeah, I mean we made it so far. The most important thing was the part of the fam reunion that gives the most problems is that elevator. That's where everyone start crashing. Once you get by there, you're pretty set.
You'll need to disarm the security terminal.
Code verification sequence time reset.
Right. Match the sequences. Will that imply you would have time to get control of the bridge?
I'll work with whatever you can get us.
Not exactly a guess, but I'll take it.
People forget, like, it's the reason why we haven't gotten another trailer is because they were saving it for the showcase. Like we already know when we're going to be getting the Spider-Man 2 stuff now. So at this point, it's just like all you have to do is wait now. Like Tony Todd told us the game's coming out in September, and we're going to get a bunch of trailers and promo in August, and the PlayStation Showcase is apparently on June 8th. So we should be getting extended look at the game, new trailer, probably gameplay. Like we got our answers. Now we just gotta wait. That's all we gotta do. Just wait. We know when the stuff's coming. We just gotta wait for it to get here. Patiently. Marvel, DC, or Star Wars, you can get all of those things by shopping Fan Dominion, ! merch in the chat. Use code Sadot for 10% off. They've got anime stuff as well. I'm personally more of a fan of the anime merch and anime in general. But Marvel probably has the, outside the anime, Marvel probably has the best stuff on the store. But Star Wars has some pretty fire stuff as well.
Critical energy levels detected. Tachyon surge inbound. Initiating next tier of the Vault Unlocked protocol.
I liked it. I prefer the DC characters though. I wish we had more DC games that weren't Batman related. The old WB leadership was lacking. For real. Hopefully that's changing under the new leadership. And we get more games. That Wonder Woman game is going to be crazy. I already know. I'm already seeing people hating on it because they wanted Superman instead. But that game is going to be goated. I can already tell. I just don't understand. You see Marvel putting out all these games. You need money. You have all these great characters. Why are you not taking advantage? Like, what were they doing? Where's the worst skin in the game? It's probably the Gamma set. Got him. They got all these great characters. They could have been made a Flash game. They could have made a Superman game by now. They could have made a Green Lantern game. They could have made a Green Arrow game. They could have. They could do an Aquaman game, a Martian Manhunter game. They could do a Constantine game. They could do a Justice League game, a Justice League Dark game. There's so many crazy games DC could have had if they were just doing their job. But no, it was like, nah, let's just make Batman games. We're just gonna make Batman games. We're gonna play it safe. All right. Peak Night Suns.
Listen close.
What in my name was that?
That was Claw.
He's alive.
As much as a sonic
This was
monster
normal rate.
can be alive. Yes.
I love that they made sure he can talk.
We had no warning.
He has disabled half the technology inside.
And the other half?
Unreliable at best, actively dangerous at worst.
Are the Avengers up to the challenge?
Absolutely.
What's up, Darius? We don't even have a full squad. Move that. Check my inventory. All right, finally got another piece. Level that up. Didn't mean to level it up. Just so I had that option. Wish this had precision on it. What's up now? I think I'm gonna call it. It's gonna take too long. I lost a lot of motivation after the event reset. But appreciate everyone for running with me. I probably pick this up again over the weekend with the Discord. What happened to the cutscenes? As far as I know, nothing wrong with them. Alright, everyone have a great night. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. We got the podcast on Friday. I'm working on my next video for game concepts. It's gonna be about the Flash. For all the members, I'll see you over the weekend. If there's any breaking news in the superhero world, I'll let y'all know as well. I'm Sadot the Gamer, signing out. Peace.